Well, if you are one of the millions of pet owners in Ohio, 2 out of 3 households in the state have a dog or cat, but too many families abandon their pets.
Humane officials say 6.5 million animals ended up in shelters across the country last year, hundreds of thousands of them here in Ohio. Colleen Marshall went to Delaware County, where the shelter is at capacity, and with rapid growth in the human population, Colleen, something has to give.
Well, you guys know this. Nearly every animal shelter in Ohio is at capacity, but in areas like Delaware County, where there has been a population explosion, the problem is even more pronounced. The Humane Society shelter in Delaware was built back in 1984. Since then, the population in that county has quadrupled.
That brings a lot of homes, that brings a lot of humans, and it also brings a lot of animals as well. We know that on average, a household, 66% of them have at least one pet. And every one of them are coming to the Humane Society and calling us looking for help and assistance.
Assistance including spaying and neutering. The day we visited the Delaware shelter, dozens of cats were waiting for or recovering from an assembly line of spaying surgeries. Every county in Ohio has a dog warden required to deal with dog issues. There is no such thing as a cat warden.
And in the last 5 years, Delaware County, the Humane Society, has brought in 3 times the number of cats as we have dogs, because they are out there, there's strays, there's litters being born every day, and there's no funding that supports that. There's one.
And there's no guinea pig warden either. They investigate all kinds of abuse claims and are right now trying to rehome guinea pigs and horses.
And we have a lot of farmland. We have a lot of farms, horses, cows, sheep, chickens.
The Humane Society says it needs help. This is a rendering of its dream home. The shelter is in the middle of a capital campaign trying to raise $1.5 million for 29 acres of available land.
And we're looking at building roughly an 8,000 square foot facility. And that has a price tag about $8 million attached to it.
They are talking to local leaders, hoping for grants, corporate, and community support, because it is a community problem.
We do impact the public health. We have an impact on our communities. Just ask anybody who's had feral stray cats show up at their doorstep and never leave if that has an impact on their quality of life. Ask them, anybody, when they have dogs with distemper or parvo, what do they do? Where do they go to get help? And those all end up at our doorstep.
And the clock is ticking because they hope to raise enough money to buy that land before someone else, like a developer, buys it. And then they have to raise funds, of course, for the buildings. Now, we do stories every week, you guys do, on shelter animals waiting for a home. So this is my personal pitch. Please get your next pet from a shelter.
Thanks for watching. For more NBC4, download the NBC4 streaming app. You'll get free 24/7 local programming streamed straight to your living room. Just search NBC4 Columbus on your Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Roku, or Samsung device.